Every week, I get comments asking, how are people supposed to retire anymore? And honestly, after what I just read, I understand why. Even for people in their 60s, those just a few years from retirement, the median savings is only around $200,000. And for many, it's far less after decades of just trying to keep up. That's not a money problem, that's a culture problem. Because this isn't just about retirement anymore. It's about the mindset we've all been sold. And it's made me stop and think, are people really making bad choices? Or has the world around us made overspending feel normal? By the end of this, I'll share a few simple steps that helped me start breaking out of that cycle without feeling deprived. Because comfort, the thing we all strive for, has quietly turned into a trap. It looks good on the outside, but it's quietly costing us the very thing we're working for. And most of us don't even realize it's happening until we're standing at retirement age, wondering where all the years and money went. Maybe the real problem is how expensive normal life has become. A house used to be something you fixed up over time. Now even starter homes are expected to have quartz counters, walk-in showers, and perfect landscaping from day one. Cars used to be basic transportation. Now they're rolling tech hubs with heated everything and $700 a month payments. None of it feels excessive because it's what everyone else is doing. But that's how luxury poverty creeps in, by disguising itself as what everyone else calls standard or normal. And the more we normalize luxury, the less room we have for actual freedom. This trap doesn't start big, it starts small, one upgrade, one convenience at a time. Then there's this whole new layer, the one that doesn't even feel like spending. Streaming services, cloud storage, fitness apps, delivery memberships. They're small, $5 here, $30 there, so we barely notice. But here's the thing, they never stop. A decade ago, we paid one cable bill. Now we pay for Netflix, Hulu, Prime, Max, Apple TV, Spotify, YouTube Premium, and that's just entertainment. Then come the meal kit subscriptions that send chopped ingredients for triple the grocery store price. The pet boxes full of toys and treats our pets can't finish, and new clothing boxes that deliver new outfits every month, whether we need them or not. Somehow we've convinced ourselves that peace of mind can be delivered in a subscription box. And remember when owning a flat screen TV was a flex? Now it's a necessity, a standard, and it's gone a step further. Back in 2009, the average screen size was 32 inches. I looked it up. Now it's 55 inches and creeping into the 65-inch range. It's wild. So many of us say we can't afford to retire, but we've got ginormous TVs and are quietly paying $18 a month to have razors delivered in minimalist packaging. Each one feels like a small luxury until you add them up. Hundreds, sometimes thousands a year leaving our accounts before we even think about it. Here's the part that hits hardest. Most of us don't even count those costs. Ask someone what their monthly expenses are, and they'll list the mortgage or rent, utilities, groceries, but not the 7 apps quietly billing them every month. Subscriptions are the new mall, open 24/7 and impossible to leave. They don't just drain money, they drain awareness. Because everything's on auto pay, we stop asking what's actually worth paying for. And this isn't just a middle class problem, it's everywhere. That pressure to prove we're doing okay, it doesn't care what you earn. It finds you. When I looked at those savings numbers, I didn't see failure. I saw exhaustion. We used to splurge on luxuries as a reward, a little motivation after a hard week or a big milestone. Now we buy them just to feel like we're keeping up. After decades of working, people crave relief, so we buy convenience. Each upgrade feels like a way to finally make life easier. But comfort has a cost. We think we're buying time, but really we're trading it. Corporate America knows that. They've built an entire economy on our exhaustion, selling us shortcuts to recover from the work that's burning us out. It's designed to make us believe we've earned these upgrades. And once something feels earned, it stops feeling optional. It's sneaky because we tell ourselves, I've worked hard, I deserve this. And we do. But what we don't deserve is a lifetime of paying for it. Because when your lifestyle expands with every raise, you're not buying happiness. You're signing up for more time on the clock. That $700 car payment, it's not just money. It's months or years you'll have to keep working. That $200 in streaming, meal kits, pet boxes, and clothing subscriptions, that's a small fortune over a decade. That mindset doesn't take your freedom all at once. It takes it one tiny yes at a time. And before you know it, you've built a life that looks good, feels busy, but costs too much to step away from. We think we're buying calm, but peace doesn't come in payments. It's like building a beautiful cage and then calling it progress. The more comfortable life gets, the more dependent we become on keeping it that way, and the harder it feels to ever step down. I think that's why so many of us are retiring later, not because we want to, but because we have to. For years, we were told, work hard, move up, and life will naturally get easier. That formula made sense until it didn't. We were taught that progress means more. And the moment we caught up, the bar moved again. That hamster wheel of spending, it's conditioning. When more becomes automatic, saving feels kind of like standing still, even though it's the one thing that actually moves us forward. That lifestyle thrives on comparison. We can be doing well, really well, and still feel behind when we scroll through what looks like everyone else's highlight reel. Saying no to that culture can feel isolating, like we're the only ones who don't get it. But here's the truth. Many of the people we think are ahead, they're just as stretched, just as tired, and just as anxious about the future. They're maintaining an image. When you go back to those savings numbers, they start to make sense when you realize how costly keeping up has become. People aren't saving less because they don't care. They're saving less because what used to feel comfortable now comes with a much higher price tag. So even people who look like they're doing fine financially are quietly burning through their future freedom just to keep up today. We've been sold a version of success that never ends, and it's left an entire generation exhausted. When I retired, I learned something unexpected. The things I thought I'd miss the most were the things I don't even think about anymore. What filled that space was something entirely different. Peace, time, flexibility. Luxury, it turns out, isn't about adding. It's about subtracting. It's waking up without panic. It's cooking your own breakfast instead of eating in your car. It's knowing you own your time, not the other way around. That's real wealth. And it doesn't require $1 million. It just requires a clear idea of what's enough. If you're feeling stuck, like you're doing everything right but still can't seem to get ahead, you're not alone. Here are a few things that help me step out of that cycle. Redefine success. Progress isn't about upgrading. It's about aligning your life with your values. Enough is a powerful word when you finally mean it. Audit your subscriptions and habits. Open your statements and look at what's quietly on autopilot. Most people are shocked by what they find. Buy time, not things. Every unnecessary payment is time you'll spend working instead of living. Don't feel guilty for wanting less. Simplicity isn't a step backward. It's how we move towards freedom. I started this wondering why so few can retire. Now I think I see. It's not just about money, it's about perspective. Because the moment we stop chasing luxury and start protecting our time, that's when retirement stops feeling impossible and starts feeling real. If this hit close to home and you're ready to get a clearer picture of your money, I'll link my video on how to build a simple values-based budget, one that actually fits real life.